Thank you, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. What is that most important, precious ingredient for an individual in his life to achieve the goals and to live happily? What do you think? And here comes the answer from the old saying, well, health is the greatest wealth. And health being one of the vast and complicated subject, today I'm going to present staying active, which helps in keeping the better health. Today, when we take the statistics from the Public Health Agency of Canada, it says that 2/3 of Canadians are inactive. And when you see the Active Healthy Kids Canada, it says today only 28% of the children are walking to the school. When we compare to 58% of their parents were walking to their school. And another concern is today when you statistics are looked at, between 5 to 17 years of age, the kids are overweight. It is really a concern. When we say 2/3 of the Canadians are inactive, one is a serious health concern for them, and also it is a burden on the public healthcare system. So looking into this, I thought, why not we have a recollection and remember about how to stay active. And this topic I'm going to present with 3 subtopics, and I'm going to cover first, what are the rewards? What are the benefits we are going to have by being active, staying active? And the second is, what are the barriers for staying active? And the third and the final is, how to overcome these barriers. Now first, coming on to the benefits of staying active. By staying active, we live healthy, we live longer. Now, when it is looked into the public health sciences, it says the evaluation was conducted on 20,000 people who were moderately drinking and taking a nutritious diet, non-smokers. It was found that 14 years of life expectancy was added to their life, which is certainly an encouragement. And another thing, by staying active, it helps us in achieving higher self-esteem. And the third benefit is we achieve a better mental health. When the Duke University has conducted a research, it is found that when the individuals, when they undergo 30 minutes of exercise 3 times in a week, it was found that the patients suffering from depression, 60% of them were cured without any medication. Just look at this, how interesting results they were. And the fourth benefit is that by staying active, we stay away from major diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetics, stroke. Likewise, you name, there are various benefits. And another thing is, when you stay active, we get a lot of energy. And during the exercise, the body, it gets released with feel-good endorphins, which makes us to feel as if we are top of the world. And at the same time, our energy levels are very high. Thereby, so when we have these type of body environment, our day, each day becomes more productive, and also it is fulfilling. And by staying active, we feel very empowered and more energetic, and at the same time, our confidence levels are high. And for achieving anything in this world today, one of the major requirements is the confidence. So you can know what are the greater benefits of this. Now, but at the same time, everything has some dark side. To stay active, there are certain barriers. And these are the concerns. Because of that, 2/3 of the Canadians now, they are inactive. Now, when we look into these barriers, one of the major barrier is time. People are unable to spare the time, or they are unable to manage the time. So another thing, the next barrier is, when we look into that, they are, after coming back from the work, either they feel tired and they are unable to get motivated. And the third one is, they have no motivation at all to do that. And sometimes the fourth is, they start, they try, but they fail to continue. And sometimes even the weather. Now you see, during summer, somehow we go out and we try to be active. But when the winter comes, the weather conditions make us feel so dull, stay at home or stay in the bed. And sometimes we feel there are no resources, lack of resources. And sometimes our work conditions, some of the people in 365 days, they are in travel, they are in sometimes in the car, in the flight, and so on and so on. These are some of the barriers, but when these barriers are put together, only 3 things which are to be taken care, that is time, motivation, and energy. And coming on to the final point, that is how to overcome. When we say lack of time, try in accommodating this in your schedule to take some time to exercise, and at the same time motivate the kids to have in their life how to have physical activity. And when we say lack of resources, I think most of us, we like music. Music is also, it can give us physical activity. Put on some music, say, oh, something like that, you start dancing, and it gives you a lot of physical activity. So, somehow, let us stay active. And finally, when we say weather conditions, I'm telling you, we can even do it even within the house to stay active, to live healthy. And finally, I like to end my topic. Take care of your body. That is only the place where you have to live in for your life. Thank you.